First question. Why would a Hispanic vote for John McCain?
It's a good direct question. I'd say that Hispanic Americans should vote for John McCain for the same reason I believe that all Americans should, which is that he is ready to be the president we need to bring people together, as he's always done, to get our economy moving again, to create jobs, to do something about healthcare reform, to improve our public schools, to protect our environment, and to get our government back into balance. Now, I know there's specific concerns of Hispanic Americans. Hispanic Americans, in my experience, have great traditional values, family, faith, country. That's Senator McCain's whole life. And he's very empathetic to that. But bottom line, I'd say, for any American, including, of course, the great growing Hispanic American community, for a better future for America, for an economy that's creating jobs and wealth, that respects people who work hard in the middle class to provide for their families, the clear choice is John McCain. And I'd say also that he's the one who works across party lines to get things done. That's the record he's had. He's a very different kind of Republican.
And what do you think John McCain, if elected, will do for the Hispanics in Florida and Tampa?
Well, again, I mean, I think what John McCain will do for Hispanics in Florida and Tampa is the same thing that he'll do for all Americans, which is to help the economy grow again, to create jobs, to help people who may have trouble now paying their mortgages, to stay in their homes. And also he'll keep us safe. He's a great patriot and protector of America. Look, I want to say, though, I know a lot of Hispanics I know are concerned about the immigration laws, and Senator McCain showed a lot of courage, and again did something that a lot of Republicans wouldn't do or haven't done, which is that he got involved in negotiations with Senator Kennedy, including Senator Martinez from Florida and others, to put together a bipartisan immigration reform bill. Unfortunately, it didn't pass, but he had the guts to try to solve that problem in a constructive way, based on a principle he always says. He knows some immigrants are here illegally, but we have to remember that they, like we, are all of God's children, and we have to treat them with both respect and compassion. And I'm sure as president he would deal with the immigration problem and solve the problem in a constructive, humane way.
Tell us a little bit about the free trade with Colombia.
Was very important. This is a big difference between Senator McCain and Senator Obama. Senator McCain is for free trade because, like President Clinton, he understands there's only 4% of the world's people in America. There's only so much we can make and sell to each other. If we want to create more jobs here in America, we got to break down trade barriers all around the world. And that includes a country like Colombia, which is a great ally of ours. Senator McCain and I were in Colombia a few months ago, met with President Uribe and the entire cabinet. It happened to be on the night when the operation to free the hostages that the FARC had, including 3 Americans, started. It was a thrill for us because the next day they were actually liberated.
Wow.
But Senator Obama has stood in the way of passing the Colombia Free Trade Agreement. This is wrong. It's wrong for Colombia, it's wrong for America. And one of the things people don't know is, as a result of not passing that agreement, American businesses have paid more than $1 billion in tariffs to export products into Colombia, whereas our Colombian friends don't have to pay tariffs here because they're part of another Andean trade preference agreement. So I think one of the first things John McCain as president would do is to aggressively try to get the Colombia Free Trade Agreement ratified by Congress.
Do you have any messages for Hispanics of the Jewish faith?
Well, I don't know if I have anything special to say. The Jewish community, the Hispanic Jewish community, is a wonderful community which combines these two very extraordinary cultural, historic experiences. And I think express the great diversity of American life. I was raised in a family where my parents said you don't have to sort of be like everybody else to be a good American. In America, if you retain your unique cultural background, whether it's Hispanic or Jewish, you really make the country better. And I think that's something that Senator McCain understands very well. That in the end, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, it's significant, but it's nowhere near as important as the fact that we're all Americans and we're all human beings. We're all children of the same God, and it's time that we united to work together to make our country better. I'm confident John McCain as president would do that. Thank you. Good.